physio shop.
At the physio shop, running a workout. So let's see. For today's workout, we're going to need a medicine ball. We're going to need at least one set of dumbbells. We got two just in case it gets a little light or a little heavy for Craig. We'll see which way it goes. And you'll need some strength.
Yeah.
That's about it for the most part.
If you don't have a medicine ball, because not everyone has one of those at home,
True.
You could use
milk
so
jug.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of like toss it a little
Yeah.
for one of our exercises. So like a Nalgene would work really well because you can still even like catch a Nalgene, and it's not quite as heavy as like a dumbbell.
Yep, Nalgene would be perfect.
Yeah, I think a Nalgene is probably the best bet if you don't have that medicine ball.
Yep. And I think other than that, we have everything we need. So now we're ready to begin. We're going to start with the hip flow.
Yep.
As always, at least when me and Craig are working together, he's got to lead the hip flow.
No.
I try, but it just doesn't stick for some reason.
Hip flow's always my go-to before working out. Before I go running, I'll usually switch it up. I do some other exercises, get my glutes activated a little more, but
I find it funny when I run, I take segments of the hip flow. Even though the hip flow has been proven to be beneficial in the order that it's in, I kind of pick and choose what what I use. But it's to each their own. Everyone's body's a little different.
shoulders, about 6 circles forward and backwards.
My traps are really tight. I find that funny. Do your traps ever get tight when you run? Not much.
No.
Yeah, mine do.
I wore a like a trail vest the other day because I've been running a lot more trails and vert and stuff. So I'm out
It's
there.
getting a little warmer too.
It's out there for like 5.5 hours. All right, we're gonna do some hip circles. So I was wearing a vest and I took it off after, and I could just like my shoulder blade, like my right side, I could just, even though it's only like maybe five, no, maybe like when I have the water, like maybe 5 pounds, which is like not that heavy.
But for 10 miles,
Yeah, for like hours and hours, yeah, I could like that shoulder just kind of tightened up a little, but as soon as I took it off, it felt good.
I think my main issue is when I'm running, sometimes it takes a minute for me to get takes a minute for me to get in the groove, so I jostle and I run like a brick for a little while. Then I start to get comfortable.
3 down dogs here. I think I'm gonna, so this last one, kick back, step forward, and we're gonna push out. I think I'm gonna get down to Sedona the next day or two. Have you done 3 passes?
No.
3 passes?
No.
I'm gonna try to do that. It's about 20 miles. Thread the needle. I'm gonna try to run it.
Have I done it? It's a 20-miler.
I don't know if you.
I can do it with like
backpack.
I was gonna say I can backpack it.
Like the next day, gotten up.
Yeah, I can backpack it. Now it's just a challenge.
All right, we're gonna do hip dip now. So that right hip dip down to the ground. 6 here.
No, I haven't done much running in Sedona, at least. I've done a lot of climbing and like trad climbing and whatnot, but
Nice. So we'll come up. We're gonna go into that lunge again, that warrior lunge. We'll go back about 6 times. I've run down there, a dozen times or so, but not that much compared to other people. All right.
I ended early again. I thought that was 6.
What question if I was doing too many, or if you did like 3?
No, I probably
We'll do 3 more down dogs, and then we'll repeat on the right side. It's not always about counting the reps, just listening to your body. When are you warmed up? When are you ready to move on?
Reps are nice, but it's just guidance.
Yep. Kick back, step forward. Thread the needle.
Hey, we got that one in sync.
See, last day we're getting it.
Yeah, last day. Trying to tickle his leg.
Alright, hip dip, left hip dipping down to the ground. And then coming up into
I always forget that.
that warrior lunge.
I can hear my knees. Can you hear yours?
I can hear them a little.
Yeah, I know yours too.
Alright. Whew.
Very good. We are now warmed up and ready to go.
You gotta grab your timer.
Timer. You feeling okay, Craig?
Oh yeah, feeling good.
Very good. All right. So we've got a minute for each exercise. We're going to start with the single leg dumbbell RDL. He's going to grab his dumbbell.
Yeah, we're going through everything. Yeah.
Yep. He's going to have a slight bend in that right knee. And he's going to keep that back flat, hips level. And he's going to come down, squeeze the glutes together to rise him back to straight.
Yep.
And there we are. We're going to do 1 minute per side for the single leg dumbbell RDL. Now we're going into the medicine ball holds. He's going to place the medicine ball over his head. Feet are going to be in the air and he's going to hold here for 30 seconds. Core nice and tight. Back into that ground. You're looking good. 30-second mark, we're going to flip it over the feet. He's going to hold that, same thing, press that back on the floor, core engaged, and we're there. And that is the med ball holds.
It's a tough one.
That's going to be, yep, that's going to be a good one. Next one we're going into is a dumbbell reverse fly. He's going to grab both his dumbbells, knees slightly bent, little hinge at the hips, back flat. And he's going to act like a bird. He's flying, and he's contracting all this in his upper back. Yeah, you got to make those sound effects too. And that is the reverse fly. Now, we're going to the plank with med ball toss. He's a madman for this one. Plank position, tailbone tucked, and he's going to toss that ball up and try to catch it while alternating his hands. Good catch. Good catch, tailbone's tucked, back is flat, core is engaged, and we're good. Last one for this bit of the circuit is reverse lunge with a dumbbell press.
I'm grabbing my lighter ones because I'm going to be dead after.
Yeah, we're going lighter because previous ones are going to be pain. So, starting a reverse lunge, and he's pressing both dumbbells up to the sky. Notice he's alternating his legs, torso staying engaged, and it's vertical. He's looking good. All right. So that is the demo of the first round, and we will be back here shortly. 2 minutes, right?
No, we're just.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were right at 2. Yep. My mistake. Okay. So now
This is Reed's first time hosting.
I'm
So
not much of a host.
on the timer, I usually put 75 seconds and then just kind of like roll.
Oh, roll through it.
Yeah, because that way it gets the rest, gets that 15-second rest. So
Okay.
you can start. So we'll start in about 15 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's still hosting.
I gotta
doing
teach
the
him.
workout, man.
Last day, but teaching Reed how to host.
Yeah. All right. So he's got 15 seconds rest now, and we're starting this 15 seconds of rest. He's preparing, getting his breathing right, feeling okay, feeling loose, and we have 5, 3, 1, go. Very good. Hips are level, and if you have to touch down, that's just fine. Perfectly acceptable. Touch that pad, regain your balance, and go back down. Very good. Subtle bend in that knee.
Get out a little press.
Yep, you could drive that leg up as well. There's lots of different variations we can do.
Barefoot. Georgia and I talk about that a lot.
Yep,
Doing little balance exercises like this barefoot.
it's huge. We have 25 seconds left on this leg. I think the concept of being barefoot is completely underutilized. Don't get me wrong, shoes are great for running, shoes are great for everything, but we have so many muscles in our feet, it's important for us to work them and use them and build them. All the muscles and tendons. Very good, Craig. We have 5 seconds left.
Getting those glutes going now.
3, glutes working. I know those hips are firing. 15 seconds of rest. How the quads feeling? They feeling all right?
Quads are fine. Quads are
Glute-
fine. That
glutes
right
a little-
glute,
yeah.
that stance glute.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
Would you consider your glutes 2, 1, begin? Would you consider your glutes to be probably in line with the strength of your quads, or would you consider your quads to be stronger than your
I
glutes?
think my quads are probably stronger, especially
So?
just as a runner.
That's what I was wondering.
You know, those quads take a lot of it. I don't use a lot of
Yeah.
like my hamstring and glutes, so I'm always
Do you find you use a lot of glute while you run?
no. So I think that's something
Should
I'm
we?
always working on, and I always have to make sure I warm them up.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
That's why sometimes the hip flow doesn't always get my glutes activated, so I always throw something extra, especially before I
Yep.
go run.
Get them fired. I typically like to do clamshells and reverse clamshells. You or
Yeah.
Cameron, one of you guys taught me that one. Because I noticed I was using a lot of hip flexor and quad when I was running. More so than I should be. Woo! Good save. Good. 5. He's doing it right. Bending the knee. Hips level. Looks good. Good. Now we got 15 seconds of a breather. Craig didn't bring any water. I feel bad.
I mean, I'll grab some in between on the breaks.
You've got 5. See? I'm a good friend.
Thanks.
And begin. He's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
switch halfway.
I know, that's what I was just about to say. That's just what I was about to say. We got 30 seconds here. Notice his feet are together, his feet are up, quads are engaged, core is engaged, back is into that ground.
The higher you have your feet, the easier it'll be to keep that lower back to the ground.
Yep. 10 seconds until we switch. Ball is straight out, arms are straight. Craig is in Zen mode. I love it. 3 seconds. Switch. Now he's going to place that ball right at his feet. Starting now. Good to go. I tried not to cheat you and make you do a couple extra seconds. And we're good. Keep those feet up, Craig. Keep those feet up. You got it. First one's always the hardest. Good. 15 more seconds. We got anything for 15. We're there. We're good. His core is engaged. I can see it working through the shirt. We're cooking. Ooh, we are cooking. See, when you make them laugh, it's even better. 3, 2, 1. Good job, Craig. Muy bien. Take your 15 seconds. That's why I brought the water. Figured that one was going to be a pain in the butt or maybe a pain in the ass.
That's a killer. I'm grabbing the lighter weights right away.
Do it. Do it, man. All right. So we have 10 seconds. Getting ready for the dumbbell reverse fly. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Perfect. Nice bend in those knees. He's hinged at the hips. His back is straight. His arms are coming out. He's engaging all that in his upper back, even including into his lats. Looking good. Maintain that nice steady pace. Yep, looking good. I bought a new pair of running shorts the other day.
Ooh, did you?
Yeah, they're not
You get
really.
some short shorts? You get some Craig style?
No, I thought about it. I really did.
Or
'Cause
you
I
get
wanted,
some like this?
they're like that. They're more
Okay,
like,
yeah.
That's why when I say running shorts, they're not quite normal running shorts.
I mean,
but
no, these are running shorts.
they work. We've got 20 seconds left. Yeah, I got them at the Marshalls near the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like $15. I think they're actually
Wow.
technically like a Reebok CrossFit brand,
Yeah.
but they're like this length, so they're not very long. 5 seconds.
That's a good deal because running shorts are like, for how small they are, they're like $50. Like,
I don't doubt it.
yeah.
Specialized stuff is always more expensive. All right, so we got 15-second rest. Craig's going to get in a comfortable position. Now we're going to the plank with a med ball toss. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Very good. Now this one here takes a little bit of coordination, as we see, and a little bit of athletic ability. It's a challenging one.
Especially for a minute.
Yep, especially for a minute. I mean, you just said that, I just reiterated that. So notice how he's staying on his toes. He's keeping his body nice and just looking like a 2x4. Nice and aligned, looking good. Tailbone is tucked. And he's quick with those arms. He's quick to go from the left to the right. We've got 25 seconds. Very good. Good switches. He's maintaining a steady pace. Craig's going fairly fast here. You don't have to go as fast as him, but you want to maintain a good pace. 10 seconds. 6. 3. Good, Craig. 2. 1. Good. Very good. Whew. Catch your breather. We've got 15 seconds of a little break. That's not Powerade. That's secret juice, like in Space Jam, where it makes you really strong.
I wish.
I know, right?
I wish we had some Space Jam juice.
I remember being a kid and always thinking, I want some. Oh, and we're starting. That's what I get for talking.
But I mean, it does end up just being water.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Tricking me. Tricking us.
Trickster. Notice how he's staying nice and even on his feet. He's maintaining just about the same distance between both feet when he's going back into that reverse lunge. We are sitting at 30 seconds.
5 pounds is a good idea because his arms are tired after everything else.
Yep, good. He's keeping that. This is just as much of a torso challenge as it is, you know, an individual unilateral leg work. We've got 15 seconds. Good. Core is nice and straight and engaged. That's fine.
I'm
We're
gonna
good.
the press.
We're good. Yeah, we can sub the press out and just use the weight. Make that lunge a little bit harder. 2, 1. Good. Very good. All right. Now the reverse lunge with dumbbell press is done. We're going into the jump turns. 15-second breather. Jump turns are fun. We've got 5 seconds.
Hopefully those quads are recovered from Wednesday's workout.
Yeah, what'd you do Wednesday? Begin.
Just mine were burning. I don't know. I think it's a combination of the running I've been doing, and then like the workout I wrote was just a little leg heavy.
Yeah, they all went together. Good. Notice how he's alternating directions as well. Very good. On each jump, he's managing to jump and still hit that 180 degrees, but land softly. He doesn't sound loud. He's not bashing through his joints. 30 seconds. He's looking good. Looking kind of like a ninja. I want to see like a roll and then slice some stuff like you got a katana. Yeah, just like that. That is my watch. That is not the timer. You got 14 seconds. I apologize. That is my watch.
That seems really short.
5 seconds. 3. And good. Very good.
All right, right into the medicine ball, toe tap.
So this whole cardio segment has been very light on Craig's feet. You didn't get a 15-second breather, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, no breather in the cardio.
No, that's correct.
Gotta remind the host.
You can tell I'm hosting up. Very good. He's being nice and light while tapping that ball. He's keeping a nice steady pace. Very good, very good. Kind of staying on those toes. And he's cooking. You know, I think he chose this particular ball because I don't know if you noticed, Craig, that ball matches your shorts pretty well. Did you see that?
I thought you were going to say I picked it because it was low to the ground.
That too. It was low to the ground and a heavier one. You can't really move it.
But if I picked a heavier one, I wouldn't be able to hold it over
That's true.
my head for
That's true.
that core exercise.
15 more seconds.
Yeah, if I had a bigger, I mean, we can go a little higher. Could stand one of the dumbbells up. You know,
I was about to use your water bottle. No, we don't want to put your socks on the water bottle. 5, 3, and time. Very good.
Woo.
Very good. So, that is the end of the first round. We got through the first circuit. We got through the cardio round. I'm Reed, your host. This is Craig, the workout buddy. And we're done with the first round?
Yep, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. stopped doing that. I kind of stopped
That's
doing
your
that.
signature thing.
I
Round
did
two.
it every time. Round two. All right, guys. So now we're going through the same thing, but this time, well, you guys have definitely got the routine down. We're going to go through some trivia. I'm going to ask Craig a few questions. It's primarily going to be running based, so Craig will hopefully get a few. We'll see.
We'll see. He might have made it hard because he knows I'm an expert.
I did try to make it difficult. Okay, you ready?
In 15 seconds.
Thank you, Craig.
We gotta have the timer on the
Thank you, Craig.
rolling correctly.
Yep, we got 75 seconds.
I'm using the 10 pound for these ones. I am going heavier.
Good. Good man.
They're not just for show.
Begin. All right. Same thing. Notice the bend in the knee, hips are straight, back is flat. Very good. Engaging quad, hamstring, and glute. So, I was coming up with questions and I was trying to find some interesting ones, and this one crossed my mind that was interesting. Do you know the definition of running?
So.
Think technical jargon or.
So alternating one foot after the other. One foot is always off the ground. So running, there's a point where your both feet are off the ground and you never have
20 seconds?
both feet on the ground.
Yes.
Because walking, you always have a foot on the ground.
Yep.
Running, there's a phase where 2 feet are off the ground.
Yep, 100%. He basically got it. The definition, we've got 5 seconds until we're switching to the other foot. The definition, 2, 1, 0. All right. Going right into that other foot. Are we going into
Do a little break?
Yeah, let's do a little break.
Yeah.
Yep. So we've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. So the definition is a method of terrestrial locomotion allowing humans and other animals to move rapidly on foot. Running is a type of gait characterized by an aerial phase in which all feet are above and off the ground, which is essentially what you said.
Yep.
I just thought that was interesting. The terrestrial locomotion allowing humans and other animals.
Yeah, I don't know if those words are necessary
Terrestrial?
in that definition, but so there is.
Halfway home.
There's in track and field, in like the sport of like running-ish, there's an event called race walking where it's who can walk the fastest. So you have to have a foot on the ground at all times, and basically they have judges lining the course and just like watching you super close to make sure you aren't running.
Because that is the separation between running and walking,
Yep.
correct?
So they have like 20K and 50K championships of race walking. So you have judges watching you for hours.
That's miserable.
And you get
I'm sorry,
warnings.
but I would not like to be
It's
a
kind of like
judge.
baseball. You get like 3 strikes, and if you get like 3 warnings, you're disqualified.
Interesting. All right, so now we're going right into this next one. Craig's got 10 seconds before we're beginning. Take a breather, feel good. That is interesting though, because you really do have to watch how fast you're going.
Yeah.
We've got 3 seconds. You get walking fast enough, yeah, both those feet are leaving. And time.
I've never done it, but I've heard the trick is to run without getting caught, basically.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
Run when a judge is not watching you.
I can see that. I can see that. They do that in the Army PT test. If you're injured and you have to take a PT test, we're switching, guys. Remember, halfway through, we're switching. We're going to put that ball down on our feet. And 2, 1, switch. Yeah, in the Army PT test, if you're injured and you have to conduct a PT test at least once every 6 months, they do a speed walking. So you have to speed walk, I think, for 2 miles and get a time or something.
Yeah.
It was pretty silly. So he's keeping that ball right at his feet up in the air, back into the ground, core flexed, 10 seconds. Good to go, Craig, good to go. So next we're gonna go into some benefits of running, some science benefits, and then just like my personal experience, so I wanna hear Craig's. Very good, Craig, very good. Breathe, very good.
It's on the feet.
I think
Way harder.
that's probably, let's see. Do you think the medicine ball holds or the plank with medicine ball toss is the hardest?
Ooh, I think this one, the hold.
The hold?
Hold, yeah.
I would agree. All right, you got 15 seconds. Get your breather, feel good.
Man, Reed's generous with the break.
I'm only generous just because I forgot to hit the arm button. That's the only reason. We got 5 seconds. 2, begin. Good bend in those knees, hinge at the hip, back flat, core engaged, and he's flying. Very good. So, I looked up just some of the casual benefits of running. I thought some of them were interesting, and probably to you runners out there, you'll already know these. But for example, it makes sense, but I did not know running helps strengthen bones.
Yeah, so
I
your
didn't know that.
bone density.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I knew it strengthened muscles. There's different types of conditioning muscles, but running definitely strengthens the muscles in its own way.
Yeah, just at the constant impact. I mean, it's the same as like lifting heavy. You know, your body is under tension, under pressure.
Yep. 15 seconds here. Good work. Obviously, it improves the cardiovascular fitness, and it helps to maintain a healthy weight, along with, of course, a good diet. You can't do one without the other. And good. 15 seconds.
There's other like mental health benefits too, I think.
Definitely, and that's what I was leading into some of my experience with running. We've got 5 seconds. We've got 1 second, and begin. As most of you know, I wasn't much of a runner. I've had my phases where I go through running quite often, and not so much. It just depends how I'm feeling. But for me personally, I found that when I run more, I feel more agile. I feel more fit to my body. I feel like I understand my biomechanics better, my leverages and how to move and how to groove. You got 30 seconds left, Craig. Keep that good pace.
Yeah, for me, I mean,
Is there
me too, like
anything
mentally,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I've run the majority of my life,
Yeah.
but like mentally, I can just feel like I can endure things for a lot longer than the average person, just because I'm used to pushing my body for
10
hours
seconds.
on end, mile after mile.
Yep, and that's ridiculously admirable.
So like
That's not
mentally,
easy.
I don't even think of it, but
30 seconds.
I can handle things a little more mentally for long durations.
Yep. You're used to putting yourself in those situations and turning off your mind, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going into the reverse lunge with dumbbell press. I gave you more time than you needed to be. That was probably a 20-second rest.
It's alright, shake those arms out because they burn with
Shake them out.
the presses.
Shake it up. Shake, what's that song?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and
Shake
begin.
it off, shake
Yep.
it out, shake.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do. You know I do.
I know. All right, let's see here. So, let's go into some interesting facts. Let's see. So, do you know the fastest backward marathon time?
Oh my goodness.
Imagine running a marathon, 26.2 miles, backwards. What?
It's gonna be, okay, 5 hours.
25 seconds. Nope, less than 5 hours.
4 hours.
Less than 4 hours.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
3 hours and 47 minutes.
Very close. Very close.
3 hours and 48 minutes.
Nope, other way. 3
26.
hours and 42 minutes and 41 seconds. And that was by Marcus Juergens. 5 seconds. Good presses. Good presses. Good work. And time. Very good. Now the reverse lunge dumbbell press is finished. We're going to go into that cardio round. He's got his jump turns. Remember to land softly. We've got 5 seconds until we begin. Yeah, the backwards marathon.
It's crazy.
And begin.
I can't even run backwards for like a minute.
That's what I'm saying. If I start doing that while I'm running, like if I'm running down the street and I look to see if I can cross the street, that's when I run backwards sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I feel fancy, but then I tire myself out fast.
Well, it works totally different. I mean, it's way more hamstring going backwards than quads.
Yeah,
You're not using your quad.
Yeah. And our quads, isn't the quad one of the largest muscles in our body, right?
Probably.
I think so. Halfway home. So, we got 30 seconds left. Let's see. Do you know the longest distance ran?
In
I know
one.
it's a very generic question. I believe it was 1 year's worth of time was the accumulation.
Oh.
11 seconds.
20,000 miles. Is it probably in kilometers?
It's in kilometers.
So,
2.
34,000 kilometers.
Not far. 27,100 kilometers.
Oh, we're going right into our medicine ball?
Yeah.
This is the
right
cardio round.
Whoa.
I did that last workout too.
See, come on, host. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't.
I did that last workout too with Georgia, I think. I was like, oh man, there's no break.
He's cooking. Nice and soft on that ball. Good, steady pace. Coordination is just a plus. And I mean the coordination of the outfit, not the coordination of the human being.
So 27,000 kilometers. That's about.
What is that miles?
So.
I'm not even going to attempt to guess because I don't know the conversion.
Man, this is hard when I'm working out. Isn't
that the goal?
I can do miles to kilometers real easy. But that's point.
Got it.
It's
30 seconds. Good, correct, good.
probably, I think it's like maybe like 18,000 miles.
Woo! How many miles would you think that you average? Say in a year.
In a year?
Because I know you probably track it. Don't go too far back. We got this the table behind us. 10 seconds. What would you estimate?
Probably
In 1 year.
somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 miles.
Time. Very good. 4,000 and 5,000.
That was round 2.
That was round 2. Round 2 is finished. We are now done. 2-minute breather, and we'll see you in 2 minutes. Bye, guys. We good?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, round 3. We are ready to roll. Real quick, give me 2 seconds, Craig. I wanted to show the camera one thing. Yeah. Yeah. I should probably make sure this is you. That's you?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know if that's in focus or not. Should I get closer or are we good there?
Well, let's
What do you think? This is
I can
little
also. Oh, you got come closer.
Come closer?
Closer.
Closer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, look at our boy. Look at our boy.
That's me running.
That's Box Man.
I think I was at altitude. That's when I lived in Colorado.
Oh. That's why I was asking your number earlier. So I can make sure that was you without giving it away.
Yeah. I was at 7,700 feet, and I think I ran like a 17-minute 5K wearing that box. Pretty quick.
All right, so we've got 15 seconds till we begin. This is the 3rd round. Remember, guys, we're going with the single leg dumbbell RDLs. We're going to continue with some questions as well. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right. Let's see here. Do you know how old the youngest marathon runner is?
6, 7, 5.
Yeah.
5. Wow.
So, it didn't give me his name, but a child ran 48 marathons before their 5th birthday.
Wow.
48 marathons? Have you run 48 marathons? Well, you
No.
probably have.
No.
Well, maybe not officials, but I bet you've run days of 26.2.
No, not 48. I'm not a consecutive 26-mile run. No.
That's impressive. 48 marathons before the 5th birthday. 5, 3. Very good.
That is pressing in that round.
15-second breather. Shimmy and shake. Feel all right?
Yeah, doing good.
Very good. Very good.
Wonder if that kid's still running marathons or if he's burnt out.
He's might be burnt out. He might be. Oh, begin. Yeah, he might. All right. So let's see here. Who ran a 2-hour, 15-minute, and 29-second marathon at the Grandma's Marathon in 2019? What stellar runner was that, Greg?
Did they get 5th place?
I think they got 5th place.
I'm gonna have to say Craig Hunt.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot about him. He's a pretty awesome runner.
That was
the qualifying time, right?
That was my gun time. Okay, so I actually started 4 seconds behind the starting line, so my time is
15 seconds?
2 hours, 15 minutes, and 26 seconds.
Oh, you got it.
From when I crossed the mat. No, that's a little more official.
5.
But they didn't let me start in the front row.
Oh.
I started behind about 30 people, and I got 5th. So
Okay.
I kind of proved them wrong. Well, medicine ball holds.
That's all that matters, as long as you prove them wrong. All right, so he's getting Brett for his medicine ball holds. This is the funnest one of all of them. 3, 2, 1, begin. Feet are up, arms are out, back is pressed to the floor, core engaged, and he's breathing. Nice and steady. Let's see, do you know the oldest person to run and complete a marathon?
No, were they?
Take a guess at his. Take a guess.
96.
A little bit older.
98.
A little bit older.
99.
A little bit older.
100. And 1.
Yep. 101 years old.
Wow.
Faya Singh. 101 years old
I'm switching that way, right?
to run a marathon. Yep, switch. Might have made Craig do that a little bit longer than need be, but that's
good,
okay.
well, the feet is harder.
Yep. Good. Breathe. We're gonna cut this one 5 seconds short because I made it run 5 seconds long. 2, 1, time. Good.
Reverse flies.
Reverse flies.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the beeping, had to adjust the
I
clock.
kinda hope I'm not running marathons when I'm 101.
You don't want to be?
No.
Really?
I don't know if I want to be alive.
Well, that's a valid point. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Knees bent, hinge, back flat. Very good. Let's see what else I've got for you. The fastest mile time recorded. Do you know who? And do you know the time of the mile?
Ooh, okay.
I would never know the time, but I know a runner as yourself most likely would know the time.
So, fastest mile.
35 seconds.
I'm guessing you're asking for an official world record, like on a track.
Yep.
Which is 3 minutes and 43 seconds
Yep.
by Higam El Garouge.
Yep, exactly.
Alright, but there have been faster miles, downhill,
Well, that makes sense.
and now there's this new fad going on where like your dog
15.
pulls you on a leash.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And you
10.
can run really fast.
That's not running.
Yeah,
I mean, it's running,
totally,
but it's
it's
not-
a totally different category. It's
3.
cheap.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count towards anything, but it's a new thing coming along.
Yeah.
Yeah, Higam El Garouge, 3:43 is the men's world record.
Do you know the seconds included in that? Well,
The milliseconds?
yeah, the
I
milliseconds.
do
included.
not know.
Got 5 seconds. Get ready. Plank with med ball toss and begin.
Do you know what the high school mile record is?
The high school.
Men's high school or boys high school mile record?
4:20.
No, much faster.
Much faster.
Yeah, the average, not average.
Oh, the average.
No. A good high school miler could run 4:20, but the best.
Halfway through, the best. So if an average could run 4:20, I'm going to say the best is running 3:55.
Ooh, close.
20
10 years
seconds.
ago, Alan Webb ran 3:53 as a high school athlete.
Oh, 3:53. That's 10 seconds off of Hickam Garouge's.
10 seconds, yeah. Yep, they were in the same race actually.
Wow. 3 seconds, almost there.
Hickam Garouge ran
Very good.
3:49 that day, and Alan Webb, high schooler, ran 3:43, 4 seconds behind him.
That's wild. High school. Some of us aren't even fully developed in high school.
Yeah.
You know, like our skeletal structure, our muscles, like.
Yeah, I mean, he was a man.
And to begin, going into that reverse lunge with dumbbell press, equal distance when he's stepping into that reverse lunge, and a nice straight press. Torso vertical, looking good. 45 seconds, he's keeping his breathing good. Let's see. So, based off of our society, what are the top 3 favorite brands of running shoes?
Ooh, Nike,
Yep.
Adidas.
Nope.
Ooh, Nike,
Halfway home?
Asics.
Nope.
Running shoes? Oh wait, what'd you say? Our generation
No, just of our society.
or society? Okay.
Yeah, of our society. Current top 3 favorite brands
Brooks.
of running. Yes.
Okay.
We got one more. 10 seconds. Think you're wearing. Are you?
No, those are Brooks.
Oh,
You're
you're
wearing
wearing
Brooks
something.
socks.
Time.
Shoot, I'm like blanking on brands.
Let's jump
Hoka.
into those jump turns. No, you're wearing something about it. It's a very famous one.
Under Armour.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And we've got 3 seconds. And begin.
I think that statistic has to be a little skewed. It might just be athletic shoes or something.
It definitely could be. Because I can't see.
Cross training shoes and stuff. 'Cause,
Yeah.
well,
I would not picture Under Armour as a good running shoe per se. I would always go the Hoka One One or something like that. The Brooks, the Asics, and Nike would be my guess.
Nike's a given.
Yeah.
Brooks only makes running shoes and running apparel.
Yeah.
So they're very specific to running.
30 seconds.
So that makes sense. But Under Armour is very vast and has very
They have a lot of different avenues of what they do.
yeah.
Yep.
And
They do everything from cleats
but
to.
I have Under Armour running shoes, so nothing against them. I
I
like them.
have Brooks now. 15 seconds. Nice, good jumps. Oh yeah, he's using the gas now. He's using the gas now. 6 seconds.
Do you know what the women's world record in the mile is?
2 seconds. Time. The women's world record in the mile.
Nope.
Yeah,
Going right into it.
Going right in.
Think you would have learned.
And we're tapping. We're tapping.
I think it's 4:11. At least the indoor mile on an indoor track.
It's 4:11.
4:11.
Interesting. Do you know, and this is in kilometers as well, so it's kind of tricky. Do you know the average lifespan of a pair of running shoes?
In kilometers, so it's about 500 miles. So, like 900, 800 kilometers.
They say 644 kilometers is the average lifespan of a pair of running
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah.
Does that sound about
Yeah.
on par?
Yep.
30 seconds, halfway home. Let's see. One of my final questions, and this is just out of my own curiosity, is how do you feel about, I think they're called the Vapor Flies?
Oh,
Is
the
that what
Nike
the
Nike
new ones
Vapor.
with like they have the carbon plates in them?
Yep. The newest is called the Alpha Fly,
Yeah.
and
10 seconds.
as long as the IAAF, which is the track and field's governing body, allows it,
4.
like I'm fine with it. As soon as they say it's illegal or gives a benefit, I'll stop wearing them. But I own a pair.
Interesting.
I have a pair of each generation: the 4%, the Alpha Fly, or the 4%, the next percent, and then the newest is the Alpha Fly, which actually isn't released. but I got a pair
Do
at the
you-
Olympic trials.
Do you find that's cool? Do you find that carbon, like I had watched reviews on it, and they were saying that that carbon plate in there almost feels as if it like propels you a little bit.
Yeah, so it
It
keeps
doesn't
your,
actually help you. It just
keeps
kind of
your
like
foot
keeps that momentum.
more rigid, so your toes don't bend. So when you, in like a traditional pair of shoes, you run and your toes will bend and you'll lose a lot of your elastic energy. So when you have a carbon fiber plate there,
utilizes
keeps
that
your
energy.
foot rigid and you just roll into your next stride. And they're made for the marathon. They're super cushioned, so they just kind of save your legs. It's a lot more springy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I was just curious. I heard a lot of controversy about it. I wanted to clear it up.
yeah, there is.
Very good. But that is the third round, third and final. We've completed and we are done.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. And we'll see you guys in the gym, which is super
See you
exciting.
June 1st.
Yeah.